Hello, everybody. Today in 1927, Werner Heisenberg wrote a letter to a fellow scientist, and it was the letter in which he outlined for the first time his uncertainty principle. Now, I don't pretend to understand it. It's quantum physics, which is way beyond my pay grade. But if I understand it at least a little, it is to say that you cannot know both the speed and the location of a particle at the same time. So that whereas for a car you can work out how fast it's going, where it is now, and therefore where it will be sometime in the future. But with a particle, because you can't do the location and the speed at the same time, you don't know, you can't predict accurately where it's going to be at some given moment ahead. And so it's the uncertainty principle. And it just led me today to want to reflect on the joys of uncertainty. I think one of the temptations in life is to want to know things about ourselves and about the future, which are not knowable. We like to control the way we are moving forward in our lives and to have some sense of security from that control. But actually there's a lot of joy to be had in just embracing the uncertainty, enjoying the serendipity. And I think the more we try and control things, the less we're open to just receiving what life gives us. One of the interesting things about the uncertainty principle is that the greater the accuracy with which you try and pinpoint either the location or the speed of a particle, the less able you are to predict where it's going to be. And I think it's probably true of us that the more we try and control the way things are moving forward in our lives, the less likely we are to really understand it, and certainly the less likely we are to embrace uncertainty as something to be celebrated. It's something which leaves us feeling a little bit on edge sometimes. It leaves us perhaps a little bit frightened occasionally, or it can be have an anticipation about it. But it's one of those things that gives life its edge, and something therefore I think that we should just celebrate and try not too hard to control the way our futures pan out, but be open to the uncertainty and the joys of not knowing.